we are tracking. As per our sources, Khalistani terrorist Arshdeep Singh Gill, also known as Arsh Dalla, has been granted bail in Canada after a surety bond of $30,000 is to be paid. His bail comes as India has intensified its push for his extradition. The key Khalistani terrorist, a key figure in Khalistani Tiger Force, was arrested in the late October in connection with a shooting incident which led to his booking under 11 serious charges, including illegal possession of weapons and tampering with evidence. The last bail was granted despite non-cooperation from the Indian authorities, and no opportunity has been given to question him. Dalla, once a local gangster from Punjab, became one of India's most wanted terrorists after taking over the leadership of the KTF following the assassination of Arshdeep Singh Gill in 2023. He reportedly recruited young people from Punjab and Haryana via social media to expand his terror network in Canada as well. Now, before we focus and delve a little bit more on what has in fact been the kind of accusations against Arshdeep Singh Gill, let's also take a closer look at the key charges, giving as in fact the background for which arrest has been taken place. And when we talk about the charges, there are 11 charges, serious charges, in which he was also required and he was being found by the Canadian police. Let's get to the first charge here. He in fact collaborated with the KTF chief Arshdeep Singh Gill since 2018. It was in collaboration with both of these, in fact, to grow the nexus of terror in Canada and to recruit more people from Punjab and Haryana, especially the youth. And when we talk about going further, another charges, he has formed a terrorist gang in Punjab before fleeing India in 2018. So his plans and ambitious, in fact, desires to create the nexus and expand it in Canada began way before in India, where he in fact made the network and the group in India before fleeing to Canada. Third charge, in fact, he has sent extortion calls, viewers, to numerous businessmen and Indian origin business owners in Canada. After fleeing to Canada, one of the charges which in fact created a lot of buzz into India's push for his extradition is him calling Indian owner businessmen in Canada for extortion. He also transferred large sums of money to gangsters in Punjab and established weapons smuggling network. He's also behind one of the largest networks that have been established to, in fact, procure weapons and arms and ammunition. He's also dead drop technique used by recruiting the members and issue funding from different countries. He's involved also in expanding the network for getting the funding from various foreign nations for getting more ammunition into the terror network. He has also recruited a man to kill gangster Sukha Lame by injecting him with poison. This is another charge which the Canadian authorities have in fact levelled on Arshdeep Singh Gill. He is also involved in the murder of Paramjeet Singh, an electrician from Bardik village. He is behind many, in fact, killings, but one of the murders which he has been charged is of the electrician from a village where, in fact, he is directly involved in the killing of this murder. Apart from these many charges, in fact, many still remain undocumented, but what we have so far confirmed with the authorities as well, that he is involved with the Niger in the 2020 murder of Manohar Lal, a Dera Sacha Sauda follower. He is also behind the killing of Dera Sacha Sauda follower with Arshdeep Singh Gill in the year 2020. He is involved also in the killing of Jaswant Singh, who is a paroled murder convict in Gwalior. Apart from these many charges, one again has emerged that he is behind the killing of Jaswant Singh, who is a paroled murder convict in Gwalior. And Arshdeep Singh Gill has also accused of ordering 2021 murder of Kamaldeep Sharma, who is a Hindu priest killed in Jalandhar. In Jalandhar as well, Kamaldeep Sharma was in fact killed. He was the Hindu priest hailing from Jalandhar. Arshdeep Singh Gill is also behind that incident. and he was involved in the murder of Baljinder Singh Balli, who is a local Congress leader in Punjab's Moga. He, in fact, has also targeted many political figures who have been very vocal about curtailing the nexus of youth being deployed into Punjab and Haryana for expanding the terror network. But what importantly remains to be in the focus is how vast, in fact, the kind of charges that have been levelled at Arshdeep Singh Gill, who is also known as Arsh Dalla, at this point of time. All right, viewers. Now, joining me live on the broadcast is my colleague Brian Thomas. And in fact, let me first go across to Brian. Brian, now in the latest, after India's push for the extradition of Khalistani terrorist Arsh Dalla, he has been granted bail in Canada. And in fact, this is coming at this point where there are serious charges that have been levelled against him, and we have cited the rap sheet of the heinous charges at which Arshdeep Singh Gill has been found, in fact, involved directly, including the incidents of murder and plotting and also securing arms and ammunition. Brian.
Simran, definitely. Now, Arshdeep Singh Gill, who is also known as Arsh Dalla, who is a Khalistani extremist, has been arrested in Canada last month. And this is just for the perspective of the viewers. And now he was arrested in Canada last month, and now he has reportedly been released on bail. Now, very importantly, he was granted bail on a personal bond of around 30,000 Canadian dollars, despite facing serious charges against him. Now, if you talk about the details also of the arrest, he was apprehended by the Canadian police. That happened on October 28, 2024, on 11 such charges, including the possession of illegal weapons, and his arrest was also seen as a significant step also in the effort to crack down on individuals associated with Khalistani separatist activities. Now, very importantly, the decision to grant bail has drawn severe criticism considering the gravitas of the charges against Dalla. Now, although, yes, the court has imposed certain conditions for his release, the specifics of these conditions remain undisclosed. And Dalla has been a terrorist under Indian law and has also been linked to several terror-related activities, including promoting Khalistani propaganda and even inciting violence.
Captain UK Devnath joins me once again back on the broadcast. At this point of time, how do you view Arshdeep Singh Gill getting and granted bail in Canada amid India's push for his extradition at this point of time?
Yes, Simran, granting bail to Arsh Dalla shows that Canadian government is somehow not in sync with government of India. Our External Affairs Ministry had taken up a case for his extradition from Canada last year in July, because in India more than 70 serious FIRs are charged against him. However, government of India and government of Canada relations are a little low right now. Probably the diplomatic channel is very cool, so Canada government is not paying much heed to request from our External Affairs Ministry. Nevertheless, RAW and NIA is keeping a close track on his activities, and sooner or later, government of India will again be able to convince government of Canada that he must be sent to India to face the Indian judiciary process, which is very much soft on such cases. Our judiciary system we have inherited from British judiciary system, which is almost like Canadian judiciary system. So we have to only assure Canadian government once again that if he is extradited to India, we will give him due chances to say and protect his interest and say what he wants to say against the 11 serious FIRs in India. It remains a long legal case, but since his next hearing in Canada is on 24th of February 2025, so till 24th Feb 2025, Government of India has to put all these activities in kind of a cold basket.
For more such videos, subscribe to the Newsx YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.